Ina mana, ina reo, iro rangaterama, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Good morning, everybody. Nau mai, haere mai. Welcome. My name is Tim McCready, and it's a real pleasure to be one of your MCs today, along with my co-host, Ziena Jalil.
E te whare, kia ora. We start by acknowledging mana whenua and this beautiful whare in which we find ourselves today. We'd like to acknowledge the Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Jacinda Ardern, as well as all distinguished guests here today for the New Zealand Institute of International Affairs Conference, Standing in the Future, New Zealand and the Indo-Pacific region. When we were invited to MC, we were told an important focus of this conference was young people. And the organisers wanted that reflected in terms of the topics, the speakers, the panelists, the delegates. Now, Tim and I might be stretching the definition of youth a little bit, but we'll borrow a phrase that our Prime Minister has used before and say we are absolutely delighted to be here in our youth-adjacent capacity.
Well, Ziena, I asked my niece recently, who's 3, how old she thinks I am, and she said 10, so that's compelling, right?
10. You realise that's probably the biggest number she knows.
Okay. Today's conference will explore the factors shaping the future of the Indo-Pacific region and New Zealand's relationship with it. This, as we all know, is a region that is changing fast, not only because of the effects of great power dynamics, economic and trade patterns, climate change and sustainability, but also, of course, due to the ongoing impact of COVID-19.
Regional cooperation will be a key factor in managing and mitigating the political, economic, social and environmental uncertainty created by these trends. And we have an excellent lineup of speakers and panelists for you to hear from today who will be discussing some of these issues. But first, some housekeeping. So if you're familiar with Te Papa, you know that there are bathrooms on every floor. In case of emergencies though, there's some right at the back of this room here, not that many. Just down the stairs, for those going into Rangimario room, just down the stairs on your right, there's more bathrooms. Te Papa is a non-smoking and non-vaping environment. If you do need to engage in those activities, you need to do that outside the confines of the building and well away from the entrance area, please. If the fire alarm sounds, we will be escorted to the nearest fire exit by staff. Fire exits are indicated by the green signs, and our meeting point is outside in the front of the building. In case of an earthquake, stay away from windows, find cover, and remain sheltered.
And I'm sure you've all already done this, but can I ask anyone that hasn't to please make sure you've signed in using your COVID app on your phone. If you are after data today, there is complimentary Wi-Fi at the venue. The network that you want is Te Papa Events, and the access code is event, all lowercase. And this next thing is probably one of the most important things to note if you're looking to engage today with the speakers or the panel. We will be taking questions for the conference today only using the Slido platform. For anybody that hasn't used that before, it's very simple. You go to slido.com on your device and you enter the keyword NZIIA 2021. Please make sure you just choose the correct session that you want to submit your questions through to, and you can also vote other questions up, which will be helpful for the moderators. And this includes the upcoming session with the Prime Minister, so please do start to get your questions in. I also want to make a quick social media mention. We've been told that the last conference was the top trending hashtag on Twitter that day. So I'll be doing what I can during the conference to make that happen, but I'm just one person, so please help me out by taking photos and sharing insights throughout the day. The hashtags are on the slides. They are Standing in the Future 2021 and NZIIA 2021. And please just make sure you do put your phones on silent for the duration of the conference.